Hello, 8th period algebra students. Mr. Lawrence here, and just so you know, my son is at a cardiologist appointment. I think we're expecting good news, but we'll see what has to happen. But I should be back on Monday. Remember, you're going to have a test on Tuesday, and so you have a worksheet that you're going to be doing after you watch this video. But then I'm also going to give you a review assignment because you need to be working on the review assignment over the weekend. I will post a review assignment Friday evening sometime. Excuse me, a review video that is, and so help you get ready for the Chapter 5 test. Anyway, all right, let's get on with this. And please make sure you have your notebooks out and you're paying attention. And, the sub knows that if you're misbehaving or chatting or something, they leave your name and I'll give you detention. And I love to give detentions, like I mentioned yesterday, for Tuesday, right before Thanksgiving break. Everybody else gets to go home and you get to serve a detention. Anyway, so I know you guys are great. I know you're doing your best lately. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. Okay, so here's a review of last night's stuff. We're going to do two different problems. We've got this linear equation, 2x plus 3y equals 7. We're going to find an equation parallel to it that would go through the 0.65, and we're also going to find one that's perpendicular to it going through the 0.65. By the way, those are semicolons and not J's. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the slope of the black equation. Well, if you remember the shortcut, we can take 2 over 3 and change the sign if we're in standard form. So the slope must be negative 2/3. That means for the parallel line, the slope must be negative 2/3. I'm going to use the equation y equals mx plus b, and I'm going to substitute in values for x, y, and m. Well, you already know that m is negative 2/3. X is right here, 6, and y is right there, 5. Okay, so 5 is going to equal, 3 is going to go into 6 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, but it's negative, negative 4, plus b. b is going to equal 9. Therefore, my equation is y equals negative 2/3 x plus 9. And there we go. All right, perpendicular. Well, hold on one second. I've got some music playing and it's just too loud. Okay, you can't hear it, but I can. All right, perpendicular. I need the slope. The perpendicular slope is going to be the negative reciprocal, so 3 over 2. Flip the fraction, change the sign. I'm going to use y equals mx plus b, and I'm going to plug in. Let's see, y equals mx plus b. And I'm going to substitute in 5 for y, 3 over 2 for m. X is going to be 6 over 1, and plus b. 2 will go into 6 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. I'll get 5 equals 9 plus b. Subtract 9 from both sides will yield b equals negative 4. So my equation, perpendicular equation, will be y equals 3 over 2x minus 4. And of course, I'm writing my answers in slope-intercept form because it's the easiest way to do it. Okay, some of you might say point slope would be easier, but it's not used as often. Okay, we're going to do one more. And if you need a sub to pause this or, ask a question, maybe somebody in class can answer it, it's okay with that. So we're going to do parallel through this point, perpendicular through the same point. First, we're going to find the slope of the original line, which is 1/5, because we're in point slope form. So I'm going to use my parallel slope, which is going to be 1/5. I'm going to plug in 0 for y. It's going to equal 1/5 times 10 over 1 plus b. All right, and then I will multiply 1/5 of 10, and I will get 0 equals Sorry about that. I had a small interruption there, but anyway, I'm not sure what I just said. But I know I was multiplying 1/5 times 10, and that'll come out to be 2 plus b. And so when I subtract 2 from each side, I'll get b is equal to -2. And I'm not sure why I'm writing in that red. Probably forgot, but that's okay. So my parallel equation is going to be y equals 1/5 x minus 2. Okay, the perpendicular one, I'm going to need the slope. And if the original slope was 1/5, the perpendicular slope is going to be -5. Flip the fraction, change the sign. And again, I'm going to plug in 0 for y, -5 for m, 10 for x, plus b. I'll simplify the right-hand side into -50 plus b. I'll add 50 to both sides. B will equal 50. And so then y will equal -5x plus 50. And we're not going to have to graph that. We could just, but that's just the point of getting the algebra. All right, you have a worksheet, double-sided worksheet to do. Shouldn't be that difficult. Going through slopes and parallel lines and perpendicular lines, etc. And then, of course, you're going to see the review assignment, and you're going to want to start working on that this weekend, because if you leave it till Monday, I guarantee you won't do very well Tuesday. All right, Mr. Lawrence signing off. Good night, everybody.